Hey everyone, how you doing? My name is Echo, and I hope you're having a great day. Today's Minecraft video, we're back on Minecraft Pocket Edition, the Bedrock version, for a brand new 1.14 beta. This is the beta version 1.14.25.1, available for Android, Windows 10, and Xbox. Now, I'm convinced over the next 1 week, we're going to see a new version released for all Bedrock platforms. That being 1.14.3. Now, either this week or next week should, and I'm just saying should, be the last beta build for 1.14. After 1.14 is done, the next beta is going to be the Nether update. Now, I know this because, well, for one, it's the next major update. But also, the Minecraft PC developers did post this on Minecraft.net. Minecraft Java Edition 1.15.2. We are now releasing 1.15.2, which tweaks some behaviors and fixes a few bugs. We expect this to be the last release for 1.15. Next up, the Nether. So the developers are really pushing this version of Minecraft to be complete, so then we can kind of focus on the next major update, which I'm excited for. And I know you guys are excited for as well. I kind of just want to see the back end of 1.14, which it doesn't really make sense. We're still in the 1.14 beta, yet we still have 1.14 as a release. Anyway, so again, I like to get rid of all the horrible beta stuff in the background. You see this every single beta video. You might hate it at this point, but new people watch these videos every single time. If you are frequently testing betas and you want to get rid of the horrible text, there'll be a couple of add-ons down below. One of them is the beta text hider. Once you activate it, it makes everything look beautiful, although this needs to be updated to the B background. Maybe I'm using an outdated version. Either way, it gets rid of the horrible text. And the other one I've been using quite a lot, and I use it when I'm not actually in beta as well, is Better Backgrounds by Rasping Mango. I just think it looks a lot better. One of the best things the developers ever introduced to Minecraft was the changed backgrounds. Alright guys, so we're going to be going into game, but I'm also going to be showing you a couple of bugs, because a couple of things have been reverted. Maybe not in this version, but will be reverted in the next version. It's all to do with mob spawning, so it looks like the developers are finally focusing on how mobs spawn and despawn in the Bedrock version. So let's check out the 1.14.25.1 beta. So this week's beta actually comes with a couple more changes. There was a lot less last week. Look how fast that salmon is in the background as well. He's incredibly fat and fast. Alright, so the first thing, standard in every single beta that I do, fix several crashes that occur during gameplay. Whenever you're playing Minecraft on any device and your game just crashes and you're like, what on earth happened? Yes. That's something that they fix every single time. And I also want to take the time to talk about an experience that I've experienced and other people have experienced. We need to be able to have disable autosave on. That was a fantastic feature on the console version. They never introduced it to the Bedrock version. Some of you who follow IBX Toycat, you probably noticed in his survival world, I think like 17 Ender Dragons respawned. Hopefully that is something that they are considering, having the ability to disable autosave, man, because it's so bad. So bad. Next one, fixed crash when searching on the marketplace. The marketplace searching has improved. The load up time has also improved quite a lot. This is the same for Minecraft Earth as well. Whenever you're loading up the game, it's a lot faster now. So they are working a lot on behind the scenes, that things that you might not notice. Like searching is a lot faster and a lot smoother. Loading in your skin, a lot smoother and a lot faster. Fixed crash that could occur when spawning in an item. Now, somebody was telling me this was to do with chests. Now, I'm not sure if it was to do with /summon chests. It might have been this. And then, let's try this. I think someone was saying it was something to do with this. Whenever people were trying to summon things in, it did say successfully summoned. Although, I was standing on this point and I didn't see it. Either way, whenever people were spawning in specific items, it would completely crash the game. So, if you had any crashes while spawning in any random items, it's now been fixed. Moving on to the next thing. Transparent block no longer prevents mob spawning. And we'll get into this in a little bit more detail. This will be fixed again, but in a different method. So what I want to show you guys is the community manager for Minecraft Bedrock. So this is Jay, Megaspud. He's one of the community managers. Really nice guy. He will respond to you if you have any issues. So if you do have issues, feel free to tweet towards him. FYI, we're going to be reverting the fix that caused the mob spawning issue, and this is the ticket on the bug tracker. But that does mean that we'll be reopening this one while we work on a better solution. So basically, guys, when mobs are spawning on glass and on leaves, that's now been reintroduced, and mob spawning has gone back to the older version. So you know, when they fixed it, it's now broken again, but they've done this on purpose because they want to bring a better solution to the community. So it's good news, but it's bad news. It's bad news temporarily. It's good news for the future because they're going to be focusing on fixing some major issues with the game. Now, I will go through the changes on the bug tracker that are the issues. So this person, I think was Rachel, commented saying mob farms and structure farms not spawning mobs or spawning too few mobs. Now, I know in the community, iron farms on Bedrock are broken, and I believe raid farms are also broken as well. But it's bigger than that. There's a lot more farms. They did post a couple of details about this. Here's a couple of examples of farms that they've got. This one being a raid farm. They're either spawning in the wrong location or it's just generally broken at this moment. The problem with this, guys, is a lot of players learn a specific method on how to make a farm. Now, once you've made that farm, if it's on Java, it's good to go. When they make drastic changes like this, it breaks the core game, and people just don't like it. So the raid farm seems to be broken. These should not technically be spawning here. They should be spawning under there. There should be no way a mob should spawn on leaves or glass, but that is what's happening. So yeah, don't worry if your farms are temporarily broken. This should have mobs on it, but it has nothing on there whatsoever. And then the other thing that they're talking about is monsters spawn on leaves and glass. Again, it's reopened. It says resolved. They have said that they've reopened this. You will continue to see mobs spawning on glass, on grass once again. It sucks, right? It really does suck. It shouldn't happen. It is going to happen for a little while. If you've ever seen a mob spawn in trees, yeah, this is the prime example as it just being an issue. So don't worry too much, okay? This is just a temporary thing that they've done, but they've reverted it back to the older version, so don't worry at all. Tamed parrots can sit on players' shoulders after world converted. So if you converted your world and you had a parrot and he was on your shoulder previously, he wouldn't be on your shoulder, or you'd have to retame them. Look at this little cute little guy. Looks really interesting to me. So tamed parrots will now sit on your shoulder if the world has now been converted. I think it's just for an Xbox and PlayStation thing. Again, they won't take effect until this version releases. Split screen players no longer left in limbo when joining. So the secondary controller that joined the main account was just left in limbo and they couldn't do anything. So yeah, they're doing a lot of work with split screen. We might have a couple of split screeners watching today's video. The next one fixed an issue that prevented wolves from breeding. So let's grab ourselves some bones. If you had two doggos like these. Nope, that's the wrong thing. We need to get ourselves some steak. They like them. Nope. Let's get some cooked beef. They're a big fan of that. You and you. Oh! He bum shuffled all the way to him. Well, that looks like we found a bug. Because that technically isn't meant to happen. Right, can we tame you two? Nope, he's already my doggo, right? He is already my doggo, I think. Well, that wasn't meant to happen. We found a bug. Well, trying to show you guys a bug. That was to do with wolves. Next one, honey tooltip. Honey bottle tooltip now says items instead of nature. I don't technically have tooltips on these days. I think it's located in here. Controller. Hide controller tips. I'm guessing that's what it is. Not really a big change. Just thought I'd tell you guys. Beehive/nests have correct front texture using commands. Not necessarily the / command. More to do with command blocks. Whenever you summoned a beehive or a nest with a command block, yeah, it didn't work. And then this one, defining execute location no longer breaks detect command. I'm not really a command user. If you are, you'll know more about this than I will. And that's the changes that we have for this beta. Again, guys, they're nothing major, but I think it's really important to stay updated, whether it's big or small. I think it's good to stay updated with betas and snapshots and what is changing in Minecraft. So hopefully, if your farms are broken again and mobs are spawning on glass and on leaves. Don't worry about it too much. Sorry, no, not grass. Leaves and glass. There we go, we got there. But have a great day. The beta, text remover, and background, add on it down below. I'll catch you guys in the next video.